Cindy Davis Evans of The Cindy Davis Show. My guest today has mesmerized audiences from around the world with her silky smooth vocal style, produced by her husband, former Motown producer Michael B. Sutton. Welcome to the show, French-American singer, songwriter, entrepreneur, the beautiful, multi-talented Aneessa, and her legendary husband, Michael B. Sutton. Well, welcome to the show, Aneessa. How are you?
I'm feeling fantastic. Thank you. How are you?
Oh, great. Thank you for asking. Listen, I understand that you are in LA now. How is the weather down there now? Did y'all get caught up in those storms?
Not really. We had lots of rain, but sometimes sunny, sometimes rain. But we didn't have what they have in Fresno and in the Bay Area. No. No, but we had lots of rain. So thank God we protected here so far.
Yeah. Thank God for that. Yeah. So what part of France are you from?
Well, I'm from the southern east central part of France. It's a city called Saint-Étienne, which I wrote a song about it called Saint-Étienne.
Oh, awesome.
Saint-Étienne, yes, it's a beautiful city. It's a little town. I'm a small city girl. I'm from a small city. I was born there, but this is my hometown. But I lived a long time in Paris.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you've been in LA for how long now?
And then I moved to LA now 5 years.
Oh, okay. All
5
right.
years. Yes.
How are you adjusting?
But it's easier to adjust when you are with the love of your life.
Yeah, I bet, right?
So when you're in great company, it's always beautiful, and it's the adjustment is smoother and better. So it was good. It was good. He's treating me like a queen that I am.
Yes, of course.
Michael B. Sutton. We're married since 5 years, too. 5 years.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. We just celebrated our fifth anniversary on December the 10th.
Oh, just celebrated an anniversary too.
Fifth
anniversary.
Yes.
5 years.
Yes. And we wrote a song about it. I Found Myself in You. It's a beautiful romantic song. It's a duet, and we both sing and expressing love to each other, our romance, passion.
My waiting is over. I need look no further. I found myself in you.
Where did you come from? The surprise of a lifetime. God must have known.
I love that song too. Thank you for sending it over. It's a beautiful duet. And your voice is just absolutely beautiful. You how many octaves do you go up to?
Timbre, like Michael said, I have a signature voice. You know, my voice is so smooth. I'm not a voice where I'm trying to reach so many octaves. That's not my style.
Oh, okay.
I'm more into transmitting emotions, and I'm more into relaxing and soothing. My voice is more into soothing and relaxing mood. That's what I convey. That's what I want to give people. I'm not into being expressing emotion in a high octaves. No, it's more relaxing and smooth.
I heard. Yeah, your music is really smooth and relaxing, jazzy type style.
Smooth jazz.
Who was your inspiration when you were? Who was your musical inspiration?
Well, when I was in my youth, I dream. I was dreaming when I listened to people say, "What? Why?" Madonna. She was singing the best ballad in the world, and to this date, I still think the ballad of Madonna are the best. The lyrics, the melodies, and the way it is sung, and the way she conveyed the emotion, and the way she speaks the songs, it's beautiful. So that was that's what inspired me to become a singer. I started to be a dancer. I was a dancer before. And then I pushed toward the singing. But then I had many other inspiration. I was really drawn into, in the 90s, all the R&B, 90s music, all the slow jam too, the Jodeci and the Blackstreet and all those bands. I loved it. So that was too inspirational to me. And my taste is very eclectic. So my inspiration comes different type of music, because having also a big family, we have all different tastes of music. So I can listen to pop music, to R&B, to funk, to soul, to jazz, to rock. So gospel too. I love gospel. So it depends on my mood. But my inspiration is global. It's really global. But it started with the first time I had revelation. I listened to Madonna songs. I thought, whoa, what is that? I was like 10 years old.
And so I heard that Madonna is one of your favorites as well. One of your mentors.
Yes. I did a cover, Miles Away. It's a song about long distance relationships.
Speaking of long distance relationships, you are married to Michael B Sutton. He is a former producer for Motown. And how did you meet, and how did you deal with your long distance relationship?
So what happened was, I own a magazine called Pump It Up Magazine. And I worked with a friend of mine who was in Los Angeles. And he was a good friend and a business collaborator with Michael B Sutton. So he introduced me to Michael for my magazine, because I highlight and I review music of independent artists. And at that time, Michael B Sutton was producing and consulting with major artists who needed to be featured on magazine. So that friend, common mutual friend we have, introduced to each other. And then what began to be a business, work relationship, we get to know each other, and then we get to know more and more. And then we realize, wow, yes, we were meant for each other. It's so many things. It's a soulmate connection. What's meant to be is meant to be.
Absolutely. That's a beautiful story.
Thank you.
Story. How did you, I know it must have been hard for you to be away from the love of your life, living in France and he in America. How did you make that work?
What happened is that before I met Michael, a year before I really moved to America. So our long distance relationship lasted a year. We talk a lot and we exchange a lot, and we get to know each other a lot. And then I decided to come just to visit, to meet him in person. And then when I met him in person, I realized that the first time I saw him, I said, this is him. I just knew it.
Yeah.
And that was back in 2017, October 11th. And then I never left. I stayed there.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes. No more long distance relationship.
No more long distance. Now you're married together. And
we got married 3 months after.
Really? Oh, wow. That's great. That's great. Yeah. So did Did he co-produce your new single, Merci? Now, Merci, am I pronouncing it right? It's spelled Mercy, like in English, Merci, but it's pronounced Merci?
Merci, merci.
Merci.
Yes.
And what does that?
It's not mercy, it's merci.
Merci. Yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you. What does that word mean?
That word means thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So this song is about my life and the life of so many people who has been through lots of hardship.
Yeah.
It's either being because of family, either being with events that's been throwing at them, relationships, whatever hardships there is in life, you always have to remember, and I talk from experience,
Yes.
That you have to be grateful, because the more you are grateful, the more you attract good things in your life. I know it's difficult, when somebody treats you wrong and you're surrounded by toxic people and you have injustice in your life. It's hard to say, oh, thank you, God, for bringing me this. But really, when you do that, you will have good things in your life. And that's what I'm trying to say in the song. I'm trying to motivate. My song is about being motivated and being relaxed and having a peaceful life. That's why I'm doing those songs also. I write from the bottom of my heart with Michael that that place of gratefulness is very important. It's in French one now, but I might do an English version so the English speaker will grasp the real meanings of what I'm saying when I sing that song. Merci. Thank you.
I think it's a beautiful title, and we do need to be more thankful every day. Just waking up in the morning is a blessing and a gift.
Yes.
You just look around, you have lots of things to be thankful for.
Yes, you do. You thank God. Every morning you wake up, the first thing is you thank God. Because not everybody has the chance. Nobody has the blessing of waking up and discovering a new day.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So you, one of your artists on your label, you have a label, you and your husband have a label, called, The Sound of LA label.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And one of your artists on your label is Frida Payne. She was on my show last year.
Yes, I saw that. That's amazing. And it was a great interview, by the way. Well
thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. So y'all have really been quite busy with Pump It Up magazine. You started that online magazine and your radio station. Tell me about that. So
Pump It Up magazine and the radio station are linked to each other. So PIU is Pump It Up. So KPIU radio is the radio of Pump It Up magazine.
Oh, I see.
Okay. So Pump It Up magazine, I started it 8 years ago now. It's going to be the 8 years now. I started it in Paris. Okay. Like I told you, that's how I met Michael. Because we've been introduced with common friends that we have together. And it started with, I wanted the inspiration behind it. I wanted to pop up the career of the music artist, independent music artist, because I am, as an independent music artist, I want my music to be heard. I want people to talk about it. So I said, why not create a magazine that will do that for independent artists? So that's how I started it. And then it grows into, I broaden to entertainment, so the global entertainment, lifestyle, and humanitarian awareness. So you have anybody who has a dream to carry a project, who have a band, brand, business, they want to pump it up.
Yeah.
They come to me, so I pump it up. I'm very good at branding and giving a good image, whether you're an artist, a business, a brand. That's what I do. I pump up the life, the brand, the business of anybody who carry a dream and a project, a business also. Yes.
Very multi-talented. How do you balance all of that? How do you balance your life, your singing in the studio, your magazine and your radio? How do you do it all?
Me and Michael, it's our life. Balance, it's our life. This is our life. This is what we do. This is who we are. This is this is our life. We are very spiritual.
Yeah.
And but we also take our time to work on all our projects, and with God's help, that's what we always do. We count on God, and God help us, and voila.
Praise the Lord. Yeah.
Yes.
Of course. He, he's the one who gives you the gift to share it with the world, and it's really a blessing, really a blessing.
It
I
is.
see you have a Billboard. Is that a gold record back there on your wall?
Oh, that's Michael B Sutton. Is the record with oh my God, I don't remember. Thelma Houston.
Oh, Thelma Houston.
Yes. What is it?
Did he write that song for Thelma Houston?
Any Way You Like It.
Oh, Any Way You Like It by Thelma Houston.
Yes. Any Way
That
You
went
Like
gold. Wow.
Yeah. He had many gold and platinum record. I just he worked with numerous. I wish he was here. He said he would come. Michael Jackson, Cinderella Stay a While. He worked with Sherilyn, Smokey Robinson, and the list go on. And it's all on michaelbsutton.com, and it's all there. You will see. It's amazing. He's really an amazing producer. I mean, I feel really blessed to be with him also, because we work well together. It's amazing. He's a genius.
Wow.
Barry Gordy used to say that about him. He said, Michael, you're genius. You're genius.
Yeah.
He's a genius.
Yeah, he's worked with some of the best in the industry. And now he's working, and now you have him, and he's brought that sound to you and your music and helped to shape you as an artist.
Yes.
And I can hear some of the Motown undertones in your music. Very beautiful. And you both have taken that sound and just made it very soft, melodic, and easy listening. And your voice is very rich. And you have a beautiful voice. So what project are y'all working on? A new music project?
We're finishing the album finally. We have other songs to finish, so we can release the album hopefully before this summer. Hopefully, God willing. And Michael too is working on his album.
Oh, he's working on his own solo album.
Oh, yes. Oh, he has some song. Oh my God, it's amazing. You would love it.
Oh, you have to send it to me, please.
Oh my God, this is just a genius. He's talented. You will hear all the Motown and the old school and the 70s vibe too, and the romantic. Really, it will touch your heart.
Yeah.
Touch your heart.
Your songs usually are about your life. So I would assume that the lyrics would come first before the music. Like, does that, and am I assuming right? Like when you're getting ready, like if you want to write a song, what comes first, the music or the lyrics? The lyrics or the music?
No, first comes the lyrics, the idea, what you want to write about, where I am now at life. It's always about that. It's about what I want to talk about, what I want to say, what do I want to say to my audience, and something that they can relate to, I want to share my experience with my song. Like I said, I just don't sing. I am the song. I am the song.
You are the song. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, that's deep.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this. What do you think? Let's just put all the music aside and all your everything. What do you think that you would be doing if you had not chosen this path, music?
A path that is close to music anyway. It would be still in the entertainment, and most of all, helping others.
Helping others. Oh, okay.
Yes, because that's what I do with my music. I help others by saying to them, I've been there too. It's okay to feel this way. It's okay to go through this long distance relationship or to be mistreating. Just be grateful. It's okay for this and that. So it's helping in a way. And with my magazine, Pump It Up, I pump up the band, the brand, the business. I'm helping also. So it will be, if it's not adult music, it will be into helping others.
Yeah. Wow.
Humanitarian something.
Yeah, humanitarian. Well, but that is what you're doing. That is what you're doing with your music, with your song. And, hopefully when people hear your lyrics, that they will be able to relate to you.
I hope so. And I hope it will help also.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to ask you about Just to Be With You. Did Frida Payne remix your song?
Oh yes, she remake version. Yes.
Oh, okay.
She did another version. So we first released the song, and she listened to it and she said, "Wow, that's my favorite song, Aneessa. I really want to cover it." I said, "That would be an honor for me, you know."
Yeah.
Like, maybe. I said, "No, I would love. Please do your version. I would love to hear another version of it." And she did, and she did a great version of that song. I love it. Beautiful.
I was asking because when I did her interview, I heard that song, and when I heard your version, I was like, wait a minute, I heard this song before when I was listening to your version. I'm like, what did I hear this at? I heard it from Frida Payne. So I was like, oh, okay. So I want who did it first. So that is a beautiful song. She did a wonderful cover. Did you write that song? Or is that an original song from you?
Yes, for me and Michael, we co-wrote the song.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, and that's one of the songs that you wrote. Of course, we were talking earlier is because y'all were long distance at the time.
Yes, that's what we do. Me and Michael, we always write together. We think, we brainstorm about what we want to talk about. It's a discussion come into ideas, and we all brainstorm and start writing about it. And then he's on the piano. The piano also, because he's a great piano player, and organ. He loves to play the organ. That's how he started at the church, playing organ. The organ, yes.
Yeah.
So awesome. That's how we came to write songs together. Yes. And Just to Be With You, that's what it was. Let's write about it,
Yeah.
About our long distance relationship. And it went to number 15 on the digital radio tracker charts. Yeah. Which is the digital radio tracker for R&B and hip hop chart. I went to number 15, and I received a plaque, my first plaque here in the US. So I'm very proud.
That must be really exciting.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, tell us where we can tell us about all your social medias and where you are, your platforms and everything.
Okay, so for my social media, you can follow me at Aneessa Music. So it spells ANEESSA Music, at Aneessa Music for all my social media. Mm-hmm. And then for my website, it's simply Aneessa, ANEESSA.com. Wonderful. And my YouTube channel is the same, Aneessa Music.
Yeah. Awesome. Is that your handsome husband? I've been talking to your beautiful wife.
Thank you very much. Yes, that's she.
Yeah. Welcome, Mr. Michael B. Sutton. You are a legend in your own right.
Yeah. Wow. Thank God it's not in my own mind.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Well, I welcome you. And Aneessa had some wonderful things to say about you. Wow, and I was like,
oh, I pay her well.
Well, congratulations on y'all's anniversary. She told me y'all were married for 5 years so far. So
yes, thank you.
Many more to come.
Yeah, thank you.
I can't believe this. So, Michael B. Sutton, tell me, when did you start with Motown?
Oh boy, you want to know? I'll just ask my age and I get it over with.
Okay.
In Motown, I started Motown back in the 70s or late 70s, early 80s, late 70s. Yeah, I was there for about 6 years. The staff writer and producer.
You've probably written for some of everybody. Stevie Wonder.
Stevie actually the one that took me there. Me and my ex-wife, we were duet at the time. Stevie took us there. And
there. Oh, okay.
He took us to Motown, yeah, because Stevie does all of it. Yeah, right. Yes. Yes. Stevie does all his own writing, so we don't write. I asked one time. I asked Barry Gord. I said, "You think Stevie wants a song from me?" And he said, "Are you crazy?" He said he has about 300 songs that he hasn't even put out yet.
Wow.
But I was there from about, I think from to early 80s, about 6-7 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I worked with just a lot of people there, from Smokey, Michael Jackson. Oh my goodness, just everybody. Jermaine, for the originals, Thelma Houston, Diana Ross. I told him Michael, and Smokey. Just of course, and other artists that came through there. Yeah, quite a few. So
Awesome.
yeah, that was my university.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet, huh? Yeah. Yeah. I heard everybody who starts there, boy, I tell you, that is a university.
Yeah, where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from Houston, Texas.
I thought I heard some Texas back then. I thought I heard some chitlins and some cornbread and some some collard greens. Don't tell me you're a vegetarian. Don't tell me you're a vegetarian living in Texas.
You know that's not gonna happen.
I know it.
That's not gonna happen.
Okay.
There's no way you can live in Texas and be a vegetarian. I don't see how they do. The food is just,
I know.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm just a country girl, you know.
And
And
yeah, my sister's from my late sister. She's from Houston.
oh wow, look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. And my nephews are all in Houston. Yeah.
Oh, do y'all ever come here?
Last time it's been a while. Last time I was in Houston, let me tell you, what's your name? I'm sorry, your first name. Denise.
Oh, Cindy.
Last time I was in Houston, we got lost because all them loops you guys got, loops this and loop that, and they could have just looped me on out of there. It's been a while. I haven't been there in a while, but we plan on doing like a cross country. We're gonna do some road trip. We went to go coming through Houston and stuff like that. Maybe we'll come and see you. Yeah.
Would you please?
Yeah,
Please come and see us. I would love that. I was telling your wife we're going to Paris for my birthday in March, and I was asking where to go eat. Thank you.
Oh, awesome.
And I was asking her where to go eat. She said, "What I like to eat." I'm like, "Oh shoot, I like greens, cornbread, you know." But I know they don't have that there.
Actually, they do somewhere.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, because my cousin Carol, she used to go. She was a designer to run one of the schools in Paris, and she's there all the time. And when Michael Jackson went over there, they wanted to know what some soul food was, so they called her, and she knew some of the restaurants where they had soul food. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
So yeah. So Aneessa might know some of them.
Oh yes, I'm gonna send her the list because of the.
Yeah. Well, you know what Aneessa thinks soul food when I first met her? The soul food was. She didn't ever heard of soul food, right? She said it's so unhealthy for. It's so the reason why you guys call it soul food, because it's so unhealthy that when you eat it, your soul leaves your body. You die.
That's true. That's what I say.
That's too cute.
No.
You know what? That can really be interpreted any way. You know, any kind of way you can kind of interpret soul food. It's like, you know, everybody had their own interpretation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember our first trip to Texas, though. I got sick because they told me, they said when it was in the summer, it was hot. Mm-hmm. They said, whatever you do, Michael, do not overeat like them. And I got there and I went to this hamburger stand, and they had these big old burgers about this big, but it was, and the paper was full of grease. You know?
Yeah.
And it was delicious though, but well, let me tell you, after I finished that thing, I was bowled over in my stomach.
Indigestion and everything else.
Oh, yeah, but they can cook down there. Let me tell you, those people. Oh, they can cook. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of soul food restaurants here. You know,
actually, my nephew has a Western. He has the barbecue truck down there, real popular.
It's popular over there.
His name is I got to find out what it is. Real popular. It's a truck. I forget the name of it. Isaac, my sister's son. Yeah, real popular. It's a soul food truck. And he sells ribs. He cooks ribs and brisket and stuff like that. Yeah.
We have a lot of those trucks too.
Yeah. When I think of the name, I'll send it to you.
Let me know. Yes, please. We would go by there and support him.
Thank you.
Yeah, we go and support him. I just want to congratulate y'all on your new album and everything. Y'all do beautiful music together.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Y'all really compliment each other.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Oh, how sweet. How sweet. So tell me about how she was telling me that she was on the Billboard chart, and I was like, that's amazing. How do you get on the Billboard chart? How many songs records you got to sell?
Well, this was, I think, there's two different charts. One, you have sales chart, you also have the radio chart. I think hers was the radio chart. Yes. Because nowadays it's not so much sales as Billboard, because everything's downloads now. So most of your opportunities for charting is mostly going to come through radio or streaming. And hers came through radio. Mm-hmm. And she also digital. She got she's in the background there. So, digital radio tracker. She had top number 5, 15, top 15. Yeah, R&B digital radio tracker. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
thank you.
I told her I was going to ask you about what is the sound of LA.
The sound of LA.
I know that is the title of your label, but you know how they have the sound of Philadelphia or whatever. What is your definition of the sound of LA?
Actually, the sound of LA is a kind of an eclectic sound. It's not just sound of Philly. You had those Gamble & Huff and those people from Philly, Gamble & Huff, and you had the what was the girl?
Motown sound.
And then you had McFadden and Whitehead, and these people made up that sound. And Motown, the Motown sound was really based around those musicians, which was the early musicians, James Jamerson Jr. and the keyboard players and stuff like that. But the sound of LA is built around just an eclectic sound of jazz, R&B, pop, some rock, and some hip hop. And but it's not a distinctive sound in the way it's distinctive in the way that all of us that come through my productions or my production sound what I brought to it from Motown. So it's kind of a mixture more of an eclectic sound. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And because you're from LA, you're in LA, and you produce all the songs.
And also LA is kind of like this, because LA, when you hear LA is like a melting pot of everybody, all different kind of songs. Yeah, because the days of like having one particular sound is kind of like, it's kind of like having like basketball. You used to have like one team would win champions 3 teams in a row, but today you don't have a particular. There's no Philly sound, there's no Motown sound. So today you have we have an eclectic sound that fits where we are here in LA, Los Angeles. Mm-hmm.
What comes easier for you, the lyrics or the music? I mean, the lyrics or the instruments?
I love the music first of all. Matter of fact, the piano, I play keyboard. The music is first. And sometimes I've been accused when I'm mixing, they said I leave the voice down too low and I should bring the voice up because I'm so involved in the music. But
I see.
But it has to be a happy marriage. But I like both, the lyrics and music I like them both.
Yeah. So who were your influences growing up?
Growing up, well, I started in the gospel. So I have some of the old gospel people like James Cleveland was one of my. I worked for James Cleveland. I wrote songs with James Cleveland. Yeah, James Cleveland, Billy Preston, of course, on the organ because I played organ in church. Billy Preston, and then as far as music, it was Stevie Wonder, Bill Withers, the Carpenters for pop music, like the Carpenters, Fifth Dimension. That different tastes. But that was James Brown. I mean, as far as funk and grooves was James Brown, big influence. But Elvis Presley was not so much influence. I guess he was influenced, but Elvis Presley was more. I guess so. Elvis Presley. But when everybody was out under the Beatles, I was more into Elvis Presley.
When you're little, you like to dance like him.
I used to like to dance.
Everybody was a fan of Elvis.
Elvis Presley.
Everybody was a. Did y'all see that movie, Elvis?
Yeah, we did. It was great.
It was amazing.
I enjoyed it. Good.
Great performance. Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. My mother actually had a club. She called the Sophisticated Juliets, and they would meet at the house and they would pay me 25 cents. I'd be in bed, actually. I was probably 8 years old, 7. Yeah. And they would call me at 11 o'clock at night. They'd wake me up, say, Micah, come in here. That they'd be drinking and they got a few drinks under their belt. They call me and say, Micah, come in here, dance like Elvis Presley. I give you 25 cents. So I get up out of the bed and go in there and shake my leg and put my lip up like that. And I put I'd have $1.25 the next day, So it was good.
I'm telling you, Sure, I know that's right. For me, it was Michael Jackson. I had to come and do Michael Jackson.
Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. Super
I know
talent.
you guys are so busy. I don't want to hold you. I want to
No,
just.
it's okay. That's all right.
Yeah. But I want to thank you both for coming on to the show.
Sure.
Just sitting and chatting with me. It's been very interesting and.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's been a real blessing. I want to congratulate you on all your music and all of your success.
Thank you.
You know, with your record label, your magazine, and your radio. How do you keep it all going? How do you
She does all the work. She does all the work.
She does all the work. That's what she said.
I lock her in the room back here, and she just does all the work. Then every now and then I talk to her.
Yeah.
But she's a really dedicated, very passionate about what she does.
Yeah.
We are a conductor.
Yeah, right. We work well together.
We work well together, and we have people who work with us very well. So we have a very good team around us. So
we have a team in New York that works.
New York, also here and New York. So and in France too. So it's all about conducting well.
Yeah.
Conducting well and have the great team around you and to have the everything done properly, accomplished, done well.
She's a perfectionist. I'm the disorganized one.
Oh, I see. And that kind of
You're the genius. He's the genius.
Oh, he's a genius.
I don't know about that. Yeah. But she's more organized than I am. But when we met, I was like, everything is all over the place. She kind of brings it into more structure. So which is good. We make a good team.
Yes. Is
this going to air somewhere?
It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, this is going to air on YouTube.
Oh, really? Okay. I just want to make sure I want to make sure that I alert the local police that they're going to see me.
You got jokes.
No joke.
Always.
No joke.
Oh, okay. That's a beautiful thing. Yeah, that's going to air on all the platforms. Facebook, it's going to be on YouTube, and it's going to air here locally too in Houston.
Oh, super. Okay, let me know, and I'll let some of my people in Houston take a look at it. Yeah.
Right. Well, congratulations on all your success. I love your
music.
You. God bless you.
Bless you too.
All right.
God bless you too.
And thank you again.
Of course.
It. Okay.
Oh, absolutely. God bless you. Bye. See y'all later.
Okay.
Bye. Bisous.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.